amigos. We are here from Fine Peruvian Pastries. We are going to prepare a pollo a la brasa, which is nothing else, well, something else, something better than rotisserie chicken, Peruvian style. And we're going to prepare it here at home. We are not ready for the grilling season outside, so we're going to prepare our version of make it at home and in the oven. Already here we're gonna start with the rub, which it calls for 2 teaspoons of corn syrup. I have already measured here. Okay, and my cameraman slash assistant David is going to provide me with the amount of ingredients as we go.
I think you have you need 2 tablespoons of cumin.
2 tablespoons of cumin. Yes.
We want 3 tablespoons of salt.
3 tablespoons of salt.
We want 1 tablespoon of tomato paste.
1 tablespoon
of tomato paste, yeah.
of tomato paste.
Yeah.
We have this kind. We found this here in Ireland, and we think it works. We like the texture.
That's good.
Okay, that's 1 tablespoon. This is a small amount of the rub we're going to make because, well, today we're only going to do 1 chicken, so we really don't need that much. We might not use all of it, but we need to make, this is the smallest amount we could make.
1 tablespoon of garlic powder.
1 tablespoon
Yeah.
of garlic. Well, in this case we're using powder, but you can always use fresh.
2 teaspoons of black pepper.
2 teaspoons.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, 2 teaspoons of black pepper.
2 teaspoons of black pepper.
All right.
Yeah.
2 teaspoons of rosemary. That's a ground name.
2 teaspoons, and in this case we have grinded, made it. Well, my assistant David did that job. Okay.
Oh, now we're on to the liquids. We want.
It was like this.
Yeah.
It was in this form, but we powderized it because I don't want to use the mixer. No, the blender right now. So that's why we're using everything powder.
Okay.
But if you don't want to powderize it by hand, then you might need to use the blender. Already?
So now we want 1 tablespoon and a teaspoon of soy sauce.
Okay, that's right here already measured for us. There we go.
We want
That's soy sauce right there.
Yeah. We want 1 tablespoon and 1 teaspoon of red wine vinegar.
That was the salt. I'm sorry, I failed to show vinegar. We want red vinegar. Okay, this is what we're using.
Yeah.
Okay. 1 tablespoon.
1 table and a teaspoon. Right, so a tablespoon first, and then a teaspoon.
1 tablespoon.
There you go. And a teaspoon.
And a teaspoon. Okay. All right.
Now we want 2 teaspoons of oil. So you're going to use the oil.
2 teaspoons.
2 teaspoons.
Okay. 2 teaspoons of oil.
All right.
And it does call for canola oil, but it's very hard to find canola oil here in Ireland, so we're just using sunflower oil. You can use whatever you have on hand. 2 teaspoons, right?
2 teaspoons, right?
There we go. All right.
2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce.
2 teaspoons.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Of this one.
Yeah, let me give it a good shake for you.
They call it salsa inglesa in Mexico. I learned that. But here, my assistant is giving it a shake. Alrighty. Okay. And 2 teaspoons. There we go. Uno y dos. That it?
Yeah, you did put the corn syrup in. Well,
We
corn
did.
syrup. Yeah, very good.
We use something is called golden syrup here in Ireland, and this is how it comes, or in a tin. But
that's it.
that's it. Okay. So now we're going to make sure we integrate all of the ingredients like so. Okay. And let's see. At this point, I am ready to put my gloves on, so we can rub the chicken. Okay. It should look something like this. It looks almost like chocolate, like ganache.
But it doesn't taste like chocolate.
This is my Peruvian ganache. Okay. And just make sure everything, all the flavors, all the ingredients got to know each other and love each other. I'm going to briefly rinse my hand so I can put my gloves on. Alrighty. Alright. How are you doing? How are you keeping this quarantine time? Are you having fun yet? Alright.
Do you want to put some of that in the container or not?
In a minute.
Yeah. Or just put it in another bowl.
So I'm gonna put my gloves on. Now, okay, gloves are on, and we're gonna need only about, you know what? No, I'll do it in here.
Yeah, do it right on that. We can wash it later.
I'm going to put it here on my board. My chicken. This is my chicken. I already bought it like that. The one that comes already dressed for the occasion. Okay. And I'm gonna need about 1.5 tablespoons of the rub for
the marinade. Yeah.
to rub my chicken. And actually, you know what? We're gonna have a hard time if we leave it like it is to get all the flavor in. So we're gonna take it off. We're going to oops. Which way does this one go? Okay. I'm gonna take that off temporarily. We probably put it back on just because. Give me 1 second. I need. Oh. Okay, I'm going to use this one. Okay, we're gonna cut this thing here. I don't like it. I don't want to see it. There we go. That's it. So, I already rinsed my chicken, so it's nice and dry, patted dry. And if we can, I didn't see all of this in here, but we can clean this up as best as we can. Okay. You know, just make sure it's clean. Alrighty, so we said about 1.5 tables of this rub would be enough for one chicken. And actually this is a small chicken, so we might not need all of that. And we can put it on the outside, and the other half we put it in the inside. Alright. And yes, my assistant can take this away from me, please. Thank you. So that's about it. That's 1.5 tablespoons of rub. And we make sure we rub the entire chicken with it. We give it a massage. Chickens enjoy massages like that. Yes. This is Peruvian rotisserie chicken at its best. David, my assistant, came up with the recipe, and we seem to have nailed it. Right, me dear?
That's right.
So,
You want to tell them that normally you put it in a bag and let it over for a few hours or overnight?
that's if you're doing pieces. So make sure you get the rub in there, as much as you can under the skin. And what David was saying right there is that sometimes we can use a Ziploc bag to do the marinate, to marinate the chicken, but that's mainly when we use individual pieces, whether you're making just the wings or just the legs or the thighs. That's totally up to you. You can make a small pieces, definitely. You don't have to make a whole chicken like we are doing today. But today we had it, we had to have it. We wanted to make it. So again, make sure you get it all the way in there, in the cavity, and rub it as much as you can under the skin right here in the neck area, as much as you can. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not. All right, because we want all of the flavor to get everywhere. So now, for these pieces not to burn, I think I'm going to adventure. I'm gonna try to put this elastic thing back on. And which way was it? Do we know? Well, I might not be able to, but I'm gonna give it a try. Okay, good. Oh, I should have studied. How was it? How was it on?
Well, you cut off the part that you normally goes around, but you can
I
bring
didn't cut anything, me dear. It's in one piece. Okay, let's try again. This is not working, but no. Okay, if you know how to do it, you make sure you do it. I got it all over my face now. Okay, I think it goes this way. But if it doesn't, then it doesn't. Okay, something like that. Okay, we'll put him face up like that. Can you see that? Okay, we're going to take this away from here. And Now, can you see that? Yes? We're gonna put this in the oven for about an hour. And we'll see you back here in about an hour. We'll show you how it looks. I'm gonna lower the heat to 350 or 180 Celsius.
180.
350 Fahrenheit already. And in it goes.